Hi everyone, welcome to Gallant IAS. Let's go 120 plus. Here we are going to discuss some previous year economic questions. For Indian economy, for your prelims preparation, understanding the concepts thoroughly, that's what the crust. So just understand and revise the concepts. Then you can easily fetch marks from Indian economy because majority of the question, more than 90% of the question from Indian economy are concepts based. If you are thorough and clear in concepts, you can easily get mark and you can easily get the answers correct. Okay. So just look at the previous year question, very important question. The effect of devaluation of currency is that it necessarily, the effect of devaluation of currency. What is devaluation of currency? Government intentionally reducing the exchange rate of a currency. What is exchange rate? What will that currency get if it converted into another currency? That is what exchange rate of a currency. Okay. Normally a currency, a dollar is around 75. If you convert a dollar into Indian rupee, you will get 75 Indian rupees. So this is the exchange rate of dollar and Indian rupee. Okay. So the effect of devaluation of currencies that necessarily improves the competitiveness of the domestic exports in the foreign market, increase the foreign value of domestic currency, improves the trade balance. What happens? If currency devaluated, then what happens? Its exchange price will increase. Okay. If Indian currency is devaluated, then for $1, you have to pay more than 75. If the dollar rupee exchange rate is 75 rupees, then government again devaluating it to 100. Then you have to pay, say, 100 rupees for $1. It is devaluation. Okay, devaluation of currency. Okay, then if currency value is appreciated, if $1 is as 50 rupees, it is appreciation of currency. Okay, so this is what devaluation and appreciation of currencies. When the value of currency is devaluated, the direct impact is the export of a particular country will increase. How? How? Even though the exchange rate increase or decrease, immediately there will not be any effect on the production cost in that particular country. Okay, there will not be any effect on the production cost in that particular country. Exchange rate will not immediately affect the production rate in that country. Okay, so if a commodity, let's say first example, in first case scenario, $1 cost around 50 rupees. $1 cost around 50 rupees. And I am exporting this pen to America. Okay, to America. So the $1, so this pen costs around 200 rupees. So in America, in first case, I will get around $4. Around $4. If I appreciate the currency, then in America, the cost of the pen is still $4. In America, the cost of this pen is still $4. When the currency value devaluated, that means the currency value is reduced to 100 rupees. Okay, $1 value is reduced to 100 rupees. The cost of this pen in America is $4. So in place of 200, I will get 400 rupees. So it will increase the value of export. Why? The price of this commodity in America is same. Okay, just because of the exchange value got changed, the total money earning of the exporter is increasing. So that's what the impact of export which makes in foreign markets. Okay, so sorry, that was the impact of devaluation makes in foreign markets. So first statement improves the competitiveness of the domestic product in the foreign market, that is correct. It will increase the competitiveness. Okay, then second, if I don't want this much amount as income for this pen, then what I can do is I can just reduce the price. Why? Because my cost of production is just 200. Okay, if I am building, if I just need 200 for return, then I can spend it, I can sell it on just $2. So the price of this commodity will decrease from $4 to $2. You get the point? Either I can sell it in $4. So I will get 400 as return. If I want to make it more competitive, then I can reduce the price from $4 to $2. Why? Because my cost of production is taking place in India and there it is 200. So I just need 200 but dollar. That is just $2. So I can sell this pen for just $2 in America. Okay. So that will make this product competitive. If there is increase or decrease in the price of a commodity, the demand will increase. It will become more competitive. So the first statement is correct. Then second, increase the foreign value of the domestic currency. So if first statement is correct, you can eliminate C and D options. Second, increase the foreign value of domestic currency. Actually, it reduce the foreign value of domestic currency. Okay, it will reduce the foreign value of domestic currency. So the second statement is wrong. Then improves the trade balance. It will improve the trade balance. Actually not. It will not improve the trade balance. It will not necessarily improve the trade balance. It may improve or may not improve. Why? Because yes, what is trade balance is? Trade balance is the difference between export or import. Export minus import is trade balance. Trade balance. Export minus import. Okay. Yes, the devaluation of currency increase exports. In that case, the trade balance may increase, but on the other hand, it will not necessarily increase. Why? Because if export increase, according to that, if import also increases, there will not be any changes for trade balance. Okay, both export or import increased, there will not be any changes. So it will not necessarily increase the trade balance. So the third statement is not. It will not improve the trade balance necessarily. Here the term necessarily. Okay. So the third statement is wrong. So the answer is option A, 1 only. The next question. Indian government bond yields are influenced by which of the following? Actions of United States of Federal Reserves, actions of Reserve Bank of India, inflation and short-term interest rate. Actually, bond yield. What is the difference between bond yield and bond price? Bond price is the price of that particular bond and bond yield is the return that bond will provide. Okay, that is interest or return of that particular bond. That is what bond yield is. Bond price is the price of that commodity, price of that bond. And there is an inverse relationship between bond price and bond yield. When the bond price increases, which means demand for bond increases, that will reduce the rate of return. That will reduce the interest rate. Demand increasing means risk of investing in that particular bond decreasing. Then if that risk decreased, then the rate of return will decrease. Just look at the very high-fi shares or those shares or debentures in very much need, like the shares of Tesla or SBI or Infosys. Their share price or bond price is larger, but their rate of return is small. Why? Because there is enough demand for that particular bond. Okay, if there is not enough demand for a commodity, then the rate of return will be lesser. So there is inverse relationship between bond price and bond yield. Okay. So, what are the Indian government bond yields are influenced by which of the following? Actions of United States of Federal Reserve. Yes, it can influence the bond yield of Indian government. Okay. If the United States of America Central Bank, that is Federal Reserve, if they increases the interest rate there, then there can be a capital flight from India to US. So that can affect the bond price here and also bond yield here. Okay, if there is decrease in the bond yield in United States of America, there may be a capital flight from America to India that can increase the bond price and decrease the bond yield. So there is possibility. Here there is no term of necessarily, must. Okay, so yeah, we are just discussing the possibility. So first statement is correct. Then actions of Reserve Bank of India, of course yes. Actions of Reserve Bank of India is one of the major factor that affect the bond yield in any country. In actions of central bank of that particular country will surely affect the bond yield. Okay. Then third, inflation and short-term interest. Of course, these items can influence the bond yield price. So all the statements are correct. So the answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. So that's all. Thank you.